One of my favourite scientists of all time is the late great Carl Sagan. Absolutely adore him, and of course he was an excellent science communicator. So imagine my absolute horror when I discover that Kent Hovind has decided to whack him for his Whack an Atheist video series. I cannot be having that. Hello all and welcome along to another episode of Tinfoil Tuesday and day 13 of One a Day for May, where I release a video every single day for the month of May. My name's Simon Dan. Thanks very much for joining me. Before we begin today though, a quick word from today's sponsors, Extra. Extra are the future of wallets. They have launched a new upgraded version of their wallet, the Wallet Pro. It's packed with upgraded features. It promises a smoother user experience and elevated product quality. It now holds 1 to 14 cards plus bills, more capacity than before, and you still get the awesome trigger mechanism, but with a new ergonomic button. It's also improved on the leather, and there's a full recycled aluminium mechanism, no plastic at all. It's slimmer too, and the flap closes better due to removed inner lining. It also has a lifetime warranty and comes in 4 awesome colours plus 2 exclusive colours, Flare Red and Cobalt Blue. Plus there's also a new ecosystem of add-ons, from cash clips to trackers. It really is the most versatile leather smart wallet. And now introducing the Travel Pack Vacuum Kit. With this beauty you can get up to 60% more space in your suitcase, backpack or carry-on. The vacuum bags are carry-on size, designed to maximise space in any travel bag. And it comes with a portable USB-C rechargeable air pump, where you can get 20 uses with one charge. Or alternatively, you can compress with any vacuum cleaner. You can compress 15 plus clothing items per vacuum bag. It's made from strong anti-rip nylon. It's waterproof, anti-leak zippers, protect clothes from spills. It really is hygienic and an odour-proof packing. Extra are currently running a spring sale with 30% off, but with my code SIMANDAN2025 you can get 40% off in total. Just click the link in the description and use the code SIMANDAN2025. Thank you again to Extra for sponsoring. Right, on with today's video, where Kent Hovind has Carl Sagan in his sights. I absolutely cannot allow this, so you know what I've got to do, people. Take it away, Kent.
All right, I'm going to interrupt him about 400 times here. Go ahead, Carl.
Here we are on a planet which is about 5,000 million years old.
They start off right away with a propaganda statement. We know this planet is 5,000 million years old. You don't know any such thing. It can't possibly be that old for lots of scientific reasons. We cover on video number 1, the age of the Earth. Like I tell, if I told you this Bic ink pen was 4,000 years old, you could say I could prove that wrong very easily. It's a ballpoint. They didn't have ballpoint pens till 1888. Good point. That's when it was invented.
Great. And guess when the Earth formed? 4.6 billion years ago. We know that because we've tested it, repeated it, and there is a firm consensus amongst scientists that that is the age of the Earth. You're basically saying here that because pens are not 4,000 years old because they were invented in 1888, the Earth is not 4.6 billion years old. A pen is a specific invention by humans, made from specific materials at a particular point in time. The age of the pen is tied to human history, not natural processes. Dear oh dear, Kent, very poor start.
So you proved my 5,000-year claim wrong, just with that one fact. You could say, wait a minute, it's got made of plastic. Plastics weren't invented until 1907. Another fact that proves my claim is wrong.
So your Bic pen was made in 1888 before plastic was invented? Awesome, Kent. I am of course being flippant here. His whole argument is flawed, that's why.
Then you say it's made by Bic, it's got it right out of BIC. Bic company didn't start till 1944. 3 simple facts of history show my claim of 5,000 years is wrong.
Yes, and you pulled that 5,000 year claim from your you-know-what. The fact that Earth is 4.6 billion years old is just that, a fact.
It's not complicated. Carl, your claim of 5,000 million years for the age of the Earth is easy to prove wrong. It can't be. I know you need billions of years to hide your religion in. I understand. But you can't have it. Look at video number 1, scientific ways to show the Earth simply can't be billions of years old. But you atheists are going to comment tonight. You're scared of this one. You have to have billions of years. That's your pacifier.
We don't have to have billions of years, it's just that billions of years have passed. Again, fact.
Sorry, Carl, it is not 5,000 million years old. It's easy to prove it cannot be. Now, the Bible teaches about 6,000. I don't think I can prove that scientifically. I don't need to. I'm not making mine taught in the school system. But it can't be billions, like Make Pen. This is not 5,000-year-old Big Pen. It's not complicated. Okay, go ahead.
The sun around which it goes is not much older.
Sun that the earth goes around is older than the earth. If you read the Bible made the earth, heaven and earth first, and then on day 3, he made the sun, moon, and stars.
So that means it was totally dark on days 1 and 2 then, yeah? I'll be interested to know what light sources were around on days 1 and 2, if indeed there were any, or was it just pitch black?
Made the earth first, 2 days older. But I don't know how you can prove that scientifically, but the sun is burning up an awful lot of fuel. 5 million tons per second, the sun burns, okay? Well, you can't keep doing that. Pretty soon you run out of gas.
Yeah, well, it will, in about 5 billion years, so we're good for the moment.
So the sun cannot be billions of years old. We cover that, one of the many I cover on video number 1. Let's let him blabber. Talk it.
It is part of a galaxy, which is perhaps 10 or 12,000 million years old.
There he goes again. You make these claims, and everybody starts to believe it because they made the claim. Hitler said, if you tell a lie long enough and loud enough and often enough, the people will believe it.
Indeed they will. Incidentally, did you know that Matt Powell has a giant inflatable banana in his backyard that he calls Dr. Peel? No? Well, now you do. Did you also know that Kent Hovind has a giant inflatable pink pony in his bathroom that he calls Baroness Hoof? Interesting, right?
And that is what has happened with this stupid idea that the universe is billions of years old. It cannot be for lots of logical scientific reasons.
Are you going to tell us any of these logical or scientific reasonings, or are you just going to say it?
Call in if you want to have a debate on that one. Tonight, anybody, call in. I know this is pulling your pacifier out. I know. Okay.
Which is one, perhaps hundreds of thousands of millions of other galaxies.
Carl, there are hundreds of thousands of millions of other galaxies. And you guys believe it all fit in a dot smaller than an atom.
We currently do, yes. And until a better theory comes along with sufficient evidence to support it, we will continue to do so.
You'd have to go to college for years to be that stupid. You can't squeeze a gallon of milk into a dot smaller than an atom.
Well, you can't today, no. That's just silly, Kent.
I don't know how it's brainwashing is what it is. You guys have heard it all your life since you were little and you believed it. Shame on you. You don't understand science.
And none of this, planets, suns, galaxies, was around at the time of the Big Bang.
Did you hear what he said? None of this. The sun, the planets, the galaxies, none of it was around at the time of the Big Bang. Okay, where did it come from?
Well, I assume you know that protons and neutrons were quick to form. And then after a few minutes, they began sticking together. And we had a load of hydrogen and helium. And when I say a load, I mean a load. After all that, it was just a matter of time, stellar nucleosynthesis, all the good stuff.
That's an awful lot of matter to come into existence out of nothing. This is how they start their stupid fairy tale, and everybody falls for it. The title of his program is, we need something about get away from religion. Okay, well, evolution is a religion. You guys should get away from it.
At the time of the Big Bang, there was energy, elementary particles.
At the time of the Big Bang, there was energy and elementary particles. Where did they come from?
Well, we are big enough and ugly enough to admit when we don't know something. And that's okay. You, Kent, though, will never say that, will you?
See, you guys can't start with nothing like you really believe. Because then the question is, where did matter and time and energy come from? I've been saying that all along. I believe by faith in the beginning, their time, God created the heaven and the earth. I believe that by faith. You believe by faith in your stupid Big Bang, but you won't admit it's a faith. You think it's somehow science because you've heard it all your life.
No, it's not faith because we have evidence. That's how science works. Yours is a faith because there is no evidence. None.
It's nothing but a religion, guys. I'm sorry.
Which slowly evolved into the kind of universe we know today.
Another propaganda statement. All these particles slowly evolved to what we have today. You can't possibly know that. You can believe it and you can repeat it over and over like the Muslims do, and every religion keeps repeating their mantra over and over and over. People start to think it's true because they've heard it for 500 times, you know. It's not true. It's certainly not science.
Big Bang nucleosynthesis is a theory. It's a theory that predicts within the first few minutes after the Big Bang, protons and neutrons combine together to form deuterium, and then helium, along with small amounts of lithium. The observed abundance of these elements in the universe now is consistent with those predictions, making it a strong piece of evidence for the Big Bang. That is just one line of evidence to show you, and there's a load more, but you just ignore those, don't you, Kent?
We are the product of a grand evolutionary sequence.
We are the product of a grand evolutionary sequence. Again, you don't know any such thing. And Carl, you know better now, listening from where you are, okay?
He can't hear you, Kent. He's no longer alive. That's how death works.
You know a lot better now, and you ruined the faith of a lot of people. I bet you're really going to be in trouble when you stand for Judgment Day.
I bet he's not, because that doesn't exist. And you know why. Because you can't prove it, Kent, can you?
But they make these claims. We are the product of a grand evolutionary sequence. You can't possibly know that. And we are related to a potato and a tomato and an owl. This is not science. How can you guys not get it?
Cosmic evolution, about which we are only occasionally aware. One of the great accomplishments of Dr. Hawking is...
We're occasionally aware of the great accomplishments of Dr. Hawking, the guy in the wheelchair who taught everybody that we came from a rock 4.5 billion years ago, which came from a dot of nothing exploding.
No, the guy in the wheelchair that had more intelligence in his little finger than you do in your entire body, Kent.
That's a great accomplishment.
To plug us better in to the knowledge of this long evolutionary sequence.
You want to get better knowledge of this long evolutionary sequence. Has it ever occurred to you, even once, to maybe even abandon that and look for a totally different reason for why the world's here?
That's what science is, Kent. It tries to disprove itself. And the longer that it can't, the more certain we are about something. But yeah, let's just abandon all that for something we find in a book.
You have to have a natural explanation. You're not going to allow God to get a divine foot in the door, are you? Yet. Your knee will bow. Okay.
What an incredibly compelling and interesting statement that was from Kent. Your knee will bow. We must all be submissive and worship. Sounds ridiculous, Kent, honestly.
There are many hypotheses in science which are wrong. That's perfectly right. It's the aperture to finding out what's right. Science is a self-correcting process.
Well, good. Then I would like to help all you evolutionists. I want to help correct you. You're following a completely wrong trail. Evolution is the dumbest religion and nothing but a religion. Dumbest religion in the history of mankind. Prove me wrong.
But Kent, doesn't it tell you something that if science is a self-correcting process and it hasn't self-corrected evolution for over 150 years, then that means that we're probably correct about it? Your faith is blinding you, Kent.
There's no science to back it up. Nobody's ever seen a cow produce a non-cow. It's never been seen. A dog produce a non-dog. You guys believe it? Okay, great. Congratulations. It's not science.
Nobody's ever seen the Great Flood, a massive ark with all the animals on it. It's never been seen, but you guys believe it. Okay, great. Congratulations. It's not science. I think that's a lovely place to leave it here for today, as Kent didn't really do much to refute Carl Sagan's points. He just repeated his tired old rhetoric. Dear oh dear, Kent. Well, that's it. We're all done and dusted for another one. Please do let me know in the comments below what you thought of Kent's reaction to Carl Sagan's video there as we wrap up another video. Thanks so much for watching today. As ever, it's always appreciated. If you did enjoy it, please do subscribe to the channel for more of the same. Remember, there's another video coming tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. And a big thumbs up as well would be very much appreciated. Thank you. Just have time to once again thank Extra for sponsoring today's video. Remember, Extra are currently having a spring sale with 30% off. With my code, you guys can get 40% off everything. Just click the link in the description and use the code SciManDan2025. I've been SciManDan. Have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow for a video from Kyle Adams, who loves to talk about flat Earth. Of course he does. See you then. Bye-bye.